Rock Abrasion Tool. The rat was developed by Honeybee Robotics for the Mars exploration rovers, Spirit and Opportunity. The rat would be placed by the robotic arm onto the surface, and then it would be up to a rat operator to then command the rat to grind the surface of the rock. There's a common misconception that operating a rover on another planetary surface is very easy, almost like a joystick operation or a remote control car. The truth is it takes almost a half hour to transmit the data to Mars, and it's another half hour to receive it. So it's done effectively autonomously. We take a day to plan our sequencing and activity. Mars will receive that information and then proceed to run those scripts, which could take an entire 1 or 2 or even 3 Mars days to execute. This is the Rock Abrasion Tool. The rat is basically the geologist's hammer. It's there to open up the rocks on the surface of Mars to expose the inside of the rock. It has 2 actuators which power the bit and the brushes. The overall orbital rotation is on the outside rim. The bit and the brush would both rotate internal to that orbital rotation, allowing a 45 millimeter diameter circle to form on the surface of the rocks. The real goal is to remove the rind of the rock and to expose the inside surface of the rock. You don't get the true composition if you're only looking on the outside of the rock. This is an actual rat bit. It's a very small piece of metal with resin and diamond embedded in the cutting teeth. And this right here is an example of what those rat holes would look like. Here, this is a piece of saddleback basalt, a very, very hard rock. Collected a bunch of these pieces of rock, brought them back to our lab, and ground them using the rat. The surface finish of this is very smooth. It's less than 20 microns in finish. It's the highest accuracy polish that has ever been accomplished off the planet Earth. For my role in the MER mission, it would be my responsibility to send the commands to the rover for everything that the rat would do. And then once the rat executed on Mars, we'd get that data back and we'd investigate it to make sure that our operations succeeded.